Let's see. It's like Hearthstone. Not that it's pay to win. It's unbalanced. Any champion that makes you win the game when you level it up is not fair. Spells shouldn't be as powerful, but they are. For example, you can make Fiora have too much health, so it's impossible to lose with her. Same with Braum. What? Same with Braum? What? They both also have Challenger. Braum makes sense, but Fiora? What? Elusives need to be nerfed. True. Because most decks don't have elusives. And the one with elusive 9 out of 10 wins the game. My man straight up said Braum is OP. I like this one. I'm gonna thumbs up. I'm not gonna thumbs up that one. Why does that one have so many likes? Holy moly. Oh, I mean, they're right about elusives, but come on, man. Game is fun, but the balance is so bad, I'm thinking it's an actual joke. I'm seriously wondering how sane the balance team is. As you get stronger, the balance is basically throwing conventional methods out the window in favor of just trying to frustrate to downright things not making sense. It appears sometimes when the AI detects it's going to lose, it does whatever completely unavoidable spell damage to your Nexus to weaken you for the next fight or give OP persistent buffs. Huh. Dude, imagine you're playing LoR. Like, you're playing against the AI for whatever reason. You're about to win. You have, like, lethal. You're attacking for lethal. And the AI just pulls out a fucking, like, channel fireball on your ass. And they just hit you for 20. Just fast speed, deal 20 damage for, like, 10 mana. Huh. What does that even mean? Oh my god. People hate Path of Champions. Path of Champions is extremely unbalanced. RNG plays too much of a factor in runs, even with the unlocked perks, such as getting Overwhelm on a card with one attack. App has the right idea, but beyond awful execution. Hearthstone, Slay the Spire, MTG, etc. will actually let you play and enjoy the game, unlike this. Unlike LoR, which does not actually let you play the game. Yes. Every time I load up LoR, I make sure that they try their hardest to make me not play the game, yes. They don't actually let me play. I tell them to let me play. I force myself in. What? Oh, man. Oh, man. You can rename this game the game of downloading assets. After the tutorial, that's all I have seen since. No game, nothing but assets download. If that sounds like fun, watching assets download, then this is the game for you. For me, I like playing a game with action and cool game has. This is not it. Okay, well, first of all, this game does not have action. It is a card game. There is no cool action going on. It is a card game. So maybe this isn't for you. But also, bro, what? Just play. I feel like you're not playing enough. This dude, like, he probably loads up his game, sees there's an assets download, doesn't download it because he's pissed. He's like, oh, this is the third time I've had to update it. Download assets. I hate it here. So he doesn't download it. Forgets. There's a little pea-brain memory. Comes back in like 2 weeks when he's like, you know what? I want to play some action-packed card games. Tries to load LoR. Sees that there's more assets to download. He's like, oh, this fucking game always has assets to download. It's always downloading assets. And it's just like, never actually downloads the assets. And then just gets upset. Oh, man. Oh, lordy. Can't ask. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty solid one. Played since beta, and I cannot stress enough the game is not worth playing anymore. The game is unrecognizable as Riot has destroyed the one thing that set it apart from the other CCG field, and that was an emphasis on reactivity. They have all but abandoned this mindset by overpricing control tools to near unplayable costs, while over-tuning aggro to a point where most games are over by turn 4-5. If you want a game that requires minimum thought to play, this is a great game. Not so much if you want to think. What? Bro, when was the last time one of your games was over on turn 4? Like, so they're not wrong in the sense that, like, control fucking blows, but it's not because there's no reactivity. Control blows because there's too much good reactivity. That's the problem. The problem is there's too much good reactivity, so anytime you try to interact with your opponent, not react, but interact with your opponent with control tools, which sounds like, you know, this person kind of likes. They use control as an example here. If you want to be the thinking control player and you open up with a spell, your opponent is reactively fucking you for like 1 mana or 2 mana or just something of like really cheap nature. And that's why you get fucked. Not because there's no reactivity. I understand what they're trying to say, and this actually isn't like too far off, which is really funny. They just worded it. They worded it fucking horribly. And I see a trend in all of these 1-star reviews where they all end with like, yeah, if you're a fucking idiot, then this game's for you. If you hate thinking and want to play card games, well, this game's for you. If you love watching download assets, this game's for you. It's like, if you don't want to think about how you play, then tell you what, boy, this game's for you. Like, I like that trend of the 1-star reviews, like, basically saying, if you read through this review and you still choose to play the game, then you're a fucking idiot who loves watching assets download. That shit cracks me up. But anyways, his take actually isn't that bad. He just worded it really horribly. Which I think is hilarious. Alright. This game is not friendly to beginners. Got super irritated from the unstable randomness AI gameplay. Not even able to understand / enjoy the game properly. This game just made me angry, wanting to break my screen. And why have to go through the animation and suffer? Not even an option to remove that? True. I wish there was an option to remove animations in this game. I do. But, to be fair, Riot has kind of sped up the animations, so they're not nearly as long as they used to be. But what do you mean? Like, what is happening in these AI? Am I not playing enough AI games to understand what's happening? Is that like... Is this the problem? Because every complaint, I actually have not seen a single complaint with PvP. Like, legitimately not a single complaint about PvP. Every complaint so far has been like, yeah, fuck the bots, bro. These bots are broken. Like, holy shit. Maybe I need to play some more AI and figure out, well, maybe these AI are on one or something and I'm just not seeing it. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. All right. The game seems okay at first until you realize that there is no balance to anything. People only seem to use what is overpowered and it makes boring, monotonous games. Yeah, it's called winning. What? When people don't have cards, they play the AI, aka Path of Champions. Oh, is that what they're calling AI, is Path of Champions? I see. Okay, I can see Path of Champions being very frustrating, yes. Okay, if they're calling Path of Champions OP, I kind of understand that. But also, Path of Champions literally has cards in it that are not real. Like, Path of Champions has custom cards that aren't real because they're too OP. Oh, man. Oh, man. What is this? Bunch of mechanics specifically designed to frustrate you in the campaigns. Example, If you struggle to progress in the campaign, they take away upgrades on retries, making the run harder than the first attempt. And this isn't even a paywall thing. It baffles me that they would design features in the versus AI portions that are solely to upset you. These are preset deck/adventures, no paywall. They aren't even making money off these anti-progression elements. Incredibly frustrating. Bro, okay, maybe I need to play some more AI or something. Oh, here's one about the balance team. Alright, I'm ready. Wait, is this person talking about the reroll mechanics? Wait, is this person talking about how you don't have infinite rerolls? Oh my lord. Okay. Okay, I see one here about that says something about the balance team. From Omar Afifi. The balance team in this game are as bad and lazy as the meta right now in the game. Spamming overbuffed cards that can't be removed. And GG, yeah, that's healthy. This game is nearly dead because of the balance team, and I don't think it can be fixed by now. A balance patch every 3 months is pathetic. To be honest, sad that this game had potential. That was the longest sentence I think I've ever read. Alright. Cam Miller, Fiora Barrier is a boring, stupid deck. It's always the only competitive deck, making this a boring, stupid game? When was Fiora the only competitive deck? January 21st, by the way? Of 2022? Bro, that's 5 days ago. What? Okay, I legitimately don't remember the last time I've seen Fiora played. Like, literally Fiora has not been played since at least Bandle City, like, Minimorph got released. So that would have been back in, like, December, November time. And even then, Fiora was never at, like, the only competitive deck. What? That is crazy. That is fucking crazy. What are these people where? What elo are you in? Teach me. I'll beat up the Fiora players for you, I promise. I will. Great game. Worst part so far has been the out of nowhere Play Store review prompt that I'm currently writing. Don't ask for my review after I win match because your metrics say I should be happier and will give you a better review. If I want to review the app, I would have done so without your nagging. 1 star as punishment for trying to exploit players for review farming. Yo, respect. Okay, well, I'm not gonna hark back to. Oh no, I can't thumbs up. Holy. Oopsies, I can't undo it, but respect though. Okay, Gray, you know what's up. Gray know what's up, dude. You know, I can't even be mad at that. That's real. That's real. Alright. You can't just play against players when you start. I didn't download the play to play with bots. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, let's see here. Alright, Donald Cassidy. This game is a joke. You always let other players somehow, some way be able to draw all of their right cards just to demolish their opponent. It's just a bunch of trash because people don't spend money on games they never can win. Who's spending money on this game? Huh? Who? Oh, man. Oh my, worst card game ever! If you don't play one of the 2 decks, you lose! If you don't put money into the game to get cards you need, you lose! And nothing about this game is balanced. Yes. Yes. Unlike every other card game out there where you don't spend the money. Yes. Name a single card game where you don't, like, put in money to buy cards. I think this is literally the only... I think this is a review for the wrong game. I think this guy thought he was leaving a mobile review for, like, Hearthstone or something. Where it's like, if you don't play Rogue, you lose. And if you don't drop your, like, 200 bucks, then you lose. I think that's just the wrong game, buddy. I don't know. No. What's up, hello, Mom? How are you? Mom, we are currently reading 1-star reviews of the card game that I play. What is this? Seriously, please, nobody play this awful, awful, awful game. When you want to summon a certain champion, it will make sure that when you go to pick it up, it'll actually pick up a different champion, completely ruining your strategy. Never play this game. 0 out of 5. So you need epics to build Mogwai decks. I don't know, man's like left it a good review. It was just like, you can YouTube the best decks and pay real money. Your top league. But all in all, it's a great game. Why are you giving it 1 stars? What? Oh my goodness. This person is very angry. Melee the Prophet. Game sucks! Pay to play! Crashes otherwise! Is he saying the game crashes if you don't pay to play? What? Oh my. Great storytelling. Game modes are easy to learn. Deck building seems genuine. Pre-built decks aren't the end-all be-all. Great weekly pass. Loot chests are truly random. I love it. Got an ultra rare card in my first 3 reward chests. Ooh, ultra rare, chat. Even crafted some high tier cards. Bro, I can't figure out if this guy's a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh player, a Melee player, or a fucking FPS player with how he's talking. He talks about ultra rares and then skips to high tier. What is happening here? When the game stopped letting me play, it crashes every time I load up cards I crafted with playing time. No money involved. So this guy's basically saying that this game is amazing, but they believe that if you don't spend money, your game crashes? Is that what I'm understanding? That's interesting. Is that where we are now? Okay. Oh wait, this is another one of those. Edit. Apparently the game literally harasses you with pops up every 2 to 3 matches until you give right the review they want. How is this not against Google Reviews manipulation policies? I'd give it 0 stars if I could. Just from the constant and intrusive, we want your feedback pop-up after literally every match. Here's your review, right? Are you happy now? Dude, apparently, dude, I don't know. Fuck Riot, am I right? You went from platinum to masters on your phone and only got 2 pop-ups? I don't know, dude. He's getting pop-ups every game, apparently, enough to write a review. Fuck. Dude, this one has 65 upvotes. I think it's the highest upvoted 1-star review. This game has fallen into the exact same problems that all of this company's games have. If you're not buying the latest and greatest deck to feed their sales pitch, you can't win. It started with Irelia Azir decks, and it's just getting worse. Riot should make less video games and focus more on some other way to screw people out of money. Maybe open a carnival where all the games are rigged and you spend $100 just to win a 2-inch stuffed animal. What? Why does this have 65 upvotes? What are these guys? How much are they paying money? Like, what is happening here? First of all, you don't have to spend any money. I know I don't have much room to talk because I'm LPP, so I kind of have like, you know, I have like infinite resources. But even before that, all of this like shards I earned by myself. I earned all of these shards without, they don't give you shards in LPP. Like, let's say you did want to spend money. This guy's saying $100. Like, let's do the calculations, chat. Let me go to the leaderboard. Let me find the rank 1 deck right now. If you import this rank 1 deck, let's see how much money it would cost to buy this. Assuming you had absolutely zero time to spend. The rank 1 deck. Let's pull out the fucking handy dandy calculator. Alright. So for commons, we'll open up the good old notepad also. Okay, so we'll do, you got commons, rares, epics, and champions. Okay. Let's see how many you got of each. We'll calculate out how much money you would actually have to spend and if it's a fucking $100 like these people are saying. Alright, commons, you need 3. Oh, wait, does this just tell me? No, it doesn't. Okay. 3. Oh, wait, no, I know what I can do. I just go share, copy. I can just go to Runeterra or Mobalytics. I think Mobalytics tells you how much it costs to craft something. LoR. Alright. You can divide shards by 10 and you get required coins. Is that how it works? Alright. Deck library. Oh no, deck builder. Save deck. Save deck. Alright, let's check this deck out. So this deck costs 38,000 or 30,800 coins. If you divide that by 10, you have 3,080 coins. How much does 3,100 coins cost you in the store? If you wanted to buy it, it'd be less than $35. It'd be right at 30 bucks, basically. It's not $100 if you wanted to buy the tier 1 deck. That's also assuming you have 0 of these cards already. If you have 0 of the cards and have 0 shards and 0 wild cards, it costs you $35. Is there a way to figure out Hearthstone? Like, how much does it cost to buy the best Hearthstone deck right now? I'll ask some of you guys in chat that know, and then you get back to me on the answer, okay? What if you guys get back to me on how much it costs to make the top tier Hearthstone deck? Alright. Alright, let's see here. Jason Brugger. I sincerely wish I had never started playing this game. It's very easy to grind cards for free, but the dev strategy to get players to spend money is to have regular updates. Bro, what are you on? Is to have regular updates that add a hideously overpowered new decks. By the time free players have these decks, a new update adds some of the new broken cards. Old stuff never gets properly nerfed, and since the AI gets all the new broken decks when they come out, you can't even escape them by playing against bots. Man said there's too many patches. You get cards really easily, but the devs... Bro, we went like 4 months without a patch. It was like 3 months without a patch. What do you mean? Are we playing the same game here? They didn't patch for 3 months. We must not be... Exactly, people. We must not be playing the same game as Jason Brugger. What is happening? 3 months is too much. Yeah, 3 months is too often for balance patches, honestly. I prefer the classic 6-month approach. Honestly, I've spent $50 on the game. Older guy with a family, so I have less to play time. Sure, understandable. I've been able to craft tons of tier 1 decks with just doing daily tasks and challenges. Most of the money I spent went to cosmetics because I'm lame. That's not lame. That's literally why you spend money on this damn game. People don't spend money on this game to buy tier 1 decks. People spend money on this game so they could beat the shit out of a fucking, like, minion instead of a Poro. Like, people pay money so you could beat the shit out of this dog instead of out of a Poro. Because they want to see Chip, like, get high off of this electrolyte and fucking overdose. That's why people spend money. They're not doing it for the cards. They want to be able to click around on a board and see this little person break a fucking sun disk and shit. That's why people spend money. They're not here spending money for cards. Update. Their support form literally doesn't have a submit button, as they given up the illusion of being helpful. However, the biggest issue is balance. Anytime the new champions come out, they're blatantly overpowered, and if you don't run the most boringest of meta decks, you rarely stand a chance. Yes. Yes, I see. What was the most recent champions added, chat? Kennen, pretty broken. Ari. Let's see, what else was just recently added? Jace. Oh, yes, Jace. The most broken of champions. Yes, Jace. Yes, yes. Okay, Ari, Kennen, they have a point. True, true. And Aphelios, they were right there about Aphelios. Yeah, yeah. Yes. I spent money when the stream update came out because I hadn't played in a while. I wanted to play the new things. And I feel like that's the only time you spend money is when you just, like, you haven't played for a while and you haven't like, if you don't consistently play enough to get chest or whatever. But then, like, if you're not playing the game, like, I'm not bashing people that don't have time to spend money because I understand not everybody can be a 23-year-old that plays card games for a living, right? Like, I understand that. People have lives, you know, homie in chat says he has a family. Mad respect. But you can't really blame the game because you don't have time to spend, like, you can't not spend time playing the game and then complain about not having cards, right? That'd be like the same for rank. Like, I think I'm 0 LP right now because I really just do not care to climb this ladder format. I really don't. I hate the format. I'm not a fan of the current meta right now. Actually, the meta's not that bad, but I hate the format. But that doesn't mean I'm allowed to complain about my rank. Like, if I'm not, you know, top 10 or if I'm not in the 7-2 qualifiers for seasonals, I can't just complain about it because I didn't put the time in. I didn't put the time in to play. Same thing. Like, you can't put the time in, or you can't not put time in to not get cards and then complain that you don't have cards. That's what playing the game is for. And, like, the worst thing is, and again, you know, I'm not time shaming anybody because people have real lives. I understand that. I'm not under the illusion of, haha, just quit life, forehead. But Riot literally front loads all of their XP. If you play for like an hour a day, which I know is not realistic for everybody, but if you play 10 games, you get insane XP because Riot front loads all of their XP. You actually earn less XP the more you play throughout the day. Which was so smart of them to help the, like, oh, I have no time problem. So, like, if you're just on a train, on a subway, you know, in a waiting room for something, like in the car ride, you just play, like, a couple of games here or there in between classes or something. You know, if you play 10 games, you've hit, like, max XP. Outside of, like, you know, you can keep playing after that, but max bonus XP is what it's called. So they front load all of their XP to help you guys, like, get as much out of it as possible. But anyways, this was a fun time. I fucking enjoyed this shit. This was a lot of fun. I love this, getting the perspective of people. Apparently bots are just broken, and I need to go back and play some of the bots. Maybe that'll be my next YouTube video, and figure out why these people just hate the bots so much. And all the biggest complaints are that the bots are OPs. That's fucking hilarious to me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this content. I hope you guys enjoyed this style of videos. No gameplay, something different. Let me know in the comments down below what you did enjoy, what type of content you are enjoying. And go follow me on Twitch, because I stream on there almost every single day. I'm live over there right now. Everyone in chat say hello, YouTube. And join my Discord so you get notification whenever I go live or try and play games when I'm not streaming with people in my Discord, like I do very, very often. So that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the next video.